Hey gang, James back. We're in the movie room, and you are on the Movie Reviewers 100. And my camera's crooked. The best movie reviewing collaboration channel in the world, possibly in the universe. Although I don't know that one for sure. It's Ed Norton week. If you haven't noticed, we've already had some really good videos up, and I don't know. I can't talk about Ed Norton without getting mad. He just really makes me mad. And I don't like to get mad, because when I get mad, bad things happen. Bad things happen. And I don't really know how to deal with that anger. All I know that it really builds up inside me. And you really won't like me when I'm angry. Hulk smash! Sorry about that, guys. That was kind of a flashback to my very first video for the Movie Reviewers 100. It was Marvel Comics Week, and I reviewed Ang Lee's Hulk, and I broke out the Hulk mask and Hulk smashed on there. So I had to do that as well for this one. So I can't talk about Ed Norton without talking about the Incredible Hulk. Of course, it's the Walmart limited edition steelbook. I have been reading the Incredible Hulk since I was about 5 or 6 years old. It's one of my prized possessions in my comic book collection. I have every issue of the Hulk, with the exception of the first 6, because they're like 10, 20 grand a piece. But when Hulk relaunched, and this is for comic nerds, and I'm sorry if I'm taking up this and just boring the shit out of you, but when the Hulk ended at issue 6, it became Tales to Astonish. It ran to 101 issues. At issue 102, it became the Incredible Hulk again. Now, that was still in the late 60s, I think. Yeah, they were still 12-cent comics back then. And at that point, it became the Incredible Hulk again. So from 102, which is technically the restart of the Hulk, to today, I have every issue of the Incredible Hulk, and that's like my prized possession. So I have literally I started reading the Incredible Hulk and Superman. Those still to this day are my two favorite superheroes. I'm also a big Spider-Man fan as far as comic book goes, but the Incredible Hulk has always held a really good place in my heart. I love, as you guys know, if you watch any of my other videos where I talk about horror, I am a huge monster fan. I love the creature feature, and not necessarily all just horror. Jurassic Park, King Kong, Godzilla, stuff like that, and definitely the Incredible Hulk. I think it brings to us stuff like Frankenstein, just the inner struggle with the monster. Now, when I talk Hulk and talk Superman at my shop, a lot of people, I get a lot of shit for liking those two superheroes. You know, how Superman and the Hulk, the two most powerful, of course you'd choose them. You know, they always win the fight. But that's not why I chose them. If you think about it, let's take Batman versus Superman, for example, as far as the stories go. I 100% feel that Batman would be such an easier character to write, because all you have is a troubled guy that's a vigilante that takes care of his town. You can always throw these villains at him and have a good story. And I'm not putting Batman down. I love Batman. He's probably number 2 on my Marvel or on my DC list, or at least number 3. But Superman, to write Superman would be really hard, because first off, he's not from here. He's got the inner struggle of why do I give a shit? Why do I care? And then on top of that, you have, who the heck do you put up against Superman month on month to make an interesting story? And it's the same thing with the Hulk. You don't ever need a good villain in a Hulk story, because you have his inner struggle as Banner not wanting to be the Hulk, and the Hulk not wanting to be Banner. And that leads us, I know I went all the way around, but that leads us back to this movie. We start out this movie with Bruce Banner on on the run. He's gone. He's left. He's started over. He's gone X amount of days without being the Hulk. He's learning to calm himself through different forms of martial arts, yoga, stuff like that. And he's got a grasp on stuff. And it's not until they come looking for him does it pop out again. What I like about this, that Ed Norton brought to this, not so much that any of his writing or anything like that, because I think he really screwed up being as big of a diva as he ended up being with this movie. He bitched and complained way too much to get what he wanted. Yeah, you're an artist, but ultimately they have the script, which he helped write the screenplay, but you have the director. This is the way it's going. He was mad that they cut so much movie out, and I think at the time that I watched this movie, I fell in love with it. I love this movie, and I've done endless videos on, I don't care if you like what I like what I like, and I will respect you, and you can respect me. But I love this movie. I love Ang Lee's movie. It's just different versions of the Hulk, but I'm also blinded by that because I do love the Hulk so much. The thing that I like that Ed Norton brought to the table was that he brought the essence of Bill Bixby, and that's very important to me. I love Bill Bixby. I love the Incredible Hulk TV show. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I have all 5 seasons individually. I'd really love to get that box set. And I think I seen on another video or a picture on Facebook, and I think it was of Miss Monoxide's website or Facebook, that she had, I think the UK did a Ang Lee's Hulk DVD where the fist is coming out. That's brilliant. I mean, all I got's a crappy, probably full screen DVD. I haven't, the steelbook hasn't come out yet for that, but Eric Bana, I don't think he captured it right. Edward Norton, I thought, really captured Bill Bixby for me, and that's what I was looking for. Now, once the Avengers came out, I was blown away. I think that's hands down the best Hulk that's ever been created. That's as true as you get to the comic book. Now, the Incredible Hulk movie was very true to the TV show, except for when the battle with him and Abomination started. That stuff didn't really happen. The inner struggle with Banner and the Hulk, that's the TV show for me. And the TV show was written so well, you could take the Hulk out of it and it'd still be a really good show. In this movie, though, we see Liv Tyler. I'm not real thrilled with Liv Tyler. I think Jennifer Connelly did a much better job as Betty Banner, or Betty Ross, as we are here. I don't know that I have a better pick. I think that, I don't know that if I kind of picture, just look-wise, Demi Moore, maybe back in the 80s, as what a Betty Banner would look like from the comic books. But after watching it, I really didn't have a problem with Liv Tyler. I think she lived up to what we needed. She was a little pouty, but she always is. Tim Roth did an excellent Blonsky. He really nailed the Abomination too. At first I was thrown off. I didn't like the way the Abomination looked. I'll be completely honest. I liked them to look traditional. He did not look traditional, but it worked out in the end. It was a great fight, and we got a great movie. Ed Harris, no, William Hurt. Was it William Hurt in this? I always get them two guys mixed up. Yeah, William Hurt. William Hurt, excellent job as Thunderbolt Ross. Nothing wrong with this movie. This movie is a perfect example of what a Hulk movie should be, and I hope they take a grain of that if they ever decide to do a Hulk standalone movie from the Avengers and show me some troubled Banner. I was really scared when they did the Avengers, but then I was really just blown away. So if you have never seen The Incredible Hulk, please do so. It looks brilliant on Blu-ray, by the way. The fight scene in the courtyard between the Hulk and Tim Roth before he's the Abomination is amazing. They did an outstanding job with that scene. So that's it, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you check out everybody else's. I know we got some good ones in store. And say hello to my little friend here. Ah! Later.